Okay. Oh my. Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sam. If you are not new here, welcome back. So today is exciting because we're talking all about my hair journey, hair transformation, how I went from a dark brunette color all the way to blonde, all the way to this pink magenta color. It was quite the roller coaster and it was not a fast process. So just to give a little backstory in case you are new here, I have been doing my hair for about 10 years roughly. Bright and colorful, like any color that you can think of, I've done it. And I made the decision in 2020, January of 2020, to give my hair a break and go brunette, which was very out of character for me. Normally I stick in the blonde, blue, pink, purple range, but I decided to do something different, and so I went dark, and then obviously everything happened, everything escalated. So my initial plan was to leave my hair alone for a year and just let it grow out, let it be a little bit healthier. I had not given my hair a break in a very long time. And keep in mind, I'm not a licensed professional. I'm not a cosmetologist. I've never gone to school for hair or anything. This is just something that I personally like to do on my own hair to express my personality. It's just fun for me. My whole life, I have always loved the characters with the bright, colorful hair. So it has just over time become a huge part of my personality. So when I decided to go brunette, it definitely made me feel very different. It felt like I was changing a part of myself, but I feel like I needed to do it. So about 6 months in, or 7 I guess, because it was July, I decided that I was bored, so I decided to bleach half of my hair. So I think I kept that for about 2 months. It was very difficult to upkeep. No, I kept that for like 3 or 4 months. It was very, very difficult to upkeep. Very difficult. So I decided that I wanted to look a little bit more professional. So I decided to go back brunette. Now in case you're wondering, I think my natural hair is a dirty blonde color. A little bit, it's very dull, I think. And so what would happen is over the last 10 years prior to going brunette, I would just bleach my roots as they came in to this pretty platinum color that obviously would take these bright colors very, very well. So I haven't had like my natural hair color in a very long time. So anyway, I went back to brunette for a long time. And then I think last June, I decided to go like a dark emerald color. So basically I just put this emerald color on top of the brown, and it was really pretty. It was very different from anything I had done. And then I went into like a darker plum color, but I just consistently stuck with the dark brown after that. So then after that, I kind of just let it fade as much as it could because I knew that I eventually wanted to go back blonde. It ended up being over 2 years that I had my hair dark. So I'm sure you can imagine I was super excited to start the process of going back light. With that being said, a few months ago, I decided to just spontaneously start the first bleach process. And so I went ahead and bleached my hair at home. I'm going to insert those clips right now. Hi friends, I apologize in advance for the fan and for probably the horrible audio. I don't have my microphone on my GoPro, I'm sorry, but hi, it's time. It's time we bring her back, ladies and gentlemen. It is March 20th and it's time. I'm sure you can tell by the thumbnail and the title. Today is the day that we are bleaching our hair. In July of 2020, July 2020. Oh, I bleached this half of my hair, which is why, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a little bit lighter. I've decided that I think it's been long enough. I think it's grown this much since the summer of 2020. Yeah, so in the last year and a half, I think it's, I only say that because you can see like where it was bleached in here. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I take a shot or have a drink of wine or something when I go to bleach my hair because despite doing it for a long time, you know, it's a big jump. It's something different for me in the last 2 years, so I need a little bit of liquid courage. So here we go. Whew, we did it. So leading up to bleaching my hair, in case you've been wondering, I use Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner. It's a customizable shampoo and conditioner. They're pretty great. I've liked them for a long time. And then to moisturize my hair. I also use their conditioner, and I did order a mask, a custom mask for me through them, but I already used it all. And then when I was at Sally's the other day, I got this hair mask to moisturize in the meantime and after. I bleach it, so it deeply conditions, hydrates, and softens. This is the Ava NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. When bleaching your hair, you should do the rest of the hair before the roots. This is so appropriate! This song says you can change your hair, and you can change your clothes, and you can change your mind, and that's the way it goes. You can say goodbye and you can say hello, but you'll always find your way back home, and I found my way home to bleach. I will say, having like blonde hair and colorful hair is a big part of me, so it does feel like I'm getting a part of me back, and I'm very, very excited. And then honestly, I'm not too sure what happened to the rest of that clip, but here is how my hair turned out after the first time I bleached it. So after I bleached it the first time, it was a bit uneven, which I knew it was gonna happen. It was definitely like a bronzy color. It was not a very pretty look. I just remember like my roots being such a different color than the rest of my hair. Then I kind of left that for a while. Okay, I genuinely thought that I left it for a while, but it turns out I only left it for like a week or a week and a half before bleaching it again. I don't recommend. And then as time went on, I decided to bleach it one more time. It's been about a week and a half, I would say, since I last bleached my hair. So I wanted to show you guys an update of where it's at before I bleach it, because today we are bleaching it again. So throughout the week, I deep conditioned it the night that I did it, but I did not wash it for 4 or 5 days after that. Deep conditioned it a couple times, like 2 or 3 additional times, but this is where it's at now. But yeah, so today we're actually using a different bleach. We are using the Bright White Powder Lightener by Ion. Like how cute, just a little scoop. And then at that point, my hair was like kind of long, so I knew I was gonna definitely need a haircut at some point with all of the bleaching, all of the processing. And honestly, I got really lucky because it really doesn't look that bad. A lot of people have actually been complimenting me on it this week. So at least it's been like bearable to wear. Update. I bleached my hair. I'm about to rinse it out. It looks like it's blonde. I'm slightly scared that it's a little bit processed, but that's okay. A little too processed, but it won't be. It's gonna be fine. And then later that day, we had this event to go to, so this is kind of a good look at what my hair looked like later that day. I know the lighting's kind of dark, but that kind of gives you an idea of like, it was a lot more even. It definitely looked a lot lighter, but my hair was definitely getting damaged at that point. I do not recommend bleaching your hair from brunette to blonde over like one weekend or over a day. Your hair will hate you for it. I definitely recommend just taking your time with it. It is so worth it. I know that it's like very frustrating if it is something that you are wanting to do, especially yourself, but it is so worth the wait. For your hair's dignity. So after that, I knew that it was very damaged. After I had bleached it the first time, I went and got my nails done, and I happened to meet this girl who had the cutest blue hair. We ended up just hitting it off, and a few months later, she needed a hair model. I had told her my situation, that I had bleached my hair twice, and then I was trying to go back to pink, and she was so down. So I feel so lucky and blessed to have that work out, because if I had to do the next part by myself, I think that my hair would have been in a lot more trouble. So at the end of April, I think it was the end of April. I went and visited her, and we were in the hair salon for like, I think from 9 a.m. to like 5 p.m. I'm so grateful that she was so great about it and just doing everything she could to make sure that it looked amazing. So first, of course, we bleached it. She had to kind of like balance out, you know, the blonde and the damage, but that process definitely took a while. And then once that was done, she gave my hair a treatment, and then we went ahead in with the pink, and then she gave my hair a haircut. So the colors that she used for my first round of pink hair was Pulp Riot's Candy. Pretty sure that that was the only shade that she used originally. It looked very, very similar to this, like almost identical. And then I was so excited to finally feel like I had a piece of me back, just having my bright, colorful hair again. It's not the original pink that I wanted to do, but I'm actually so happy with it. Like, I love this color so much. And at that point, my roots had been kind of like grown in, like they were definitely longer than what they are now, but we decided to leave them at that point because we just didn't want the bleach to overlap and break my hair anymore, and they just weren't long enough to really do so. So we decided to wait. So I ended up with this beautiful pink color for about a month. It started to fade really pretty, and if I have any photos or videos, I'll insert them here. But it faded in a very, very pretty way. And then in the last 2 weeks, my roots have finally grown out. So it was time to finally bleach my roots. So I recruited my wonderful boyfriend, Sal, and he did an amazing job. He helped me, and he did a lot of the majority of the work for my roots. I honestly hate bleaching my hair, and it's very, very stressful. It was definitely a teamwork situation, but it went great. And I think there was only one spot like up here that just like didn't take very well. I'll insert those clips now. So I did have to bleach it a little bit more again. And then after that, I colored my hair pink again. Okay, it's definitely not perfect. Like, there's definitely still a little bit of dark, but it's fine. We're gonna throw the pink on top anyway. Oh my gosh, it's so blonde on top. It's so funny. In the meantime, I also did my brows. I tinted them and like cleaned them up. They really needed it. So because I only had one more bottle of the Pulp Riot Candy, I decided to mix it with Arctic Fox's Virgin Pink along with some conditioner, just to make sure that I could cover my whole head. Personally, I really like Arctic Fox. I've used them in the past. I'm a pretty big fan. I was actually so excited to see how this would come out. Like, literally look how bright this is. I am so serious when I tell you it is like 10 times easier to color your hair than it is to bleach your hair. Like, I actually don't mind coloring my hair at all, but when it comes to bleaching my hair, I dread it and literally wait as long as I can. Okay, friends, are you ready? She's pink. She is like magenta. For some reason, I wasn't expecting this color, but I'm not upset about it. So this is how my hair came out. It feels really, really soft. Yeah, it's also like very shiny, but it feels great. Like, it feels actually so soft. Everything looks good. Everything was covered. I'm impressed. I think we did a pretty good job. This is the back. Also, it like wasn't really dripping a lot last night, like when I showered. So, and it didn't even get on like the towel or anything. So like, I think we'll be fine for the water work. At least I'm hoping. And it looked much better now that my roots were done. And I've washed my hair a decent amount of times, and it's only just now starting to fade. Like, I'm mind blown. We have gone swimming in pools. We went to a water park, and my hair is still this like bright, bright pink. I don't know how long we're gonna have pink hair, maybe for a very long time. I'm so grateful to be where it is at now. The haircut was much needed. When I went to the hair salon, she had chopped off a good amount, probably like 2 or 3 inches, I would say. She was also so kind enough to send me home with Olaplex products. Now, I had never gotten into them. Myself, I'd never really done the research, but obviously I'd heard of them like on TikTok and stuff. So when she gave them to me, I was very excited to try it. And so far, my hair feels amazing. Like, my hair does not feel damaged at all. My hair feels very shiny and thick, and it just feels so healthy, like so much healthier than where it was at. Like, oh my gosh. I use these pretty much daily, especially when I get out of the shower. So we have the Olaplex Bond Smoother, and then we have the Olaplex Bonding Oil. So far, these work for me. I've heard mixed reviews from people saying that it didn't work for them or that did not do so great on their hair. For me personally, it seems to be working very well. So I will most likely be repurchasing those at some point. I just use the Function of Beauty personalized shampoo and conditioners. So right now I have the blue one and it smells like coconut. I forgot exactly what benefits I got in there, but basically you can like pick, kind of like take a survey and you get to pick and choose what you want it to focus on. So you can pick like 5 different benefits, whether it be like growing your hair out or oil control or adding moisture, stuff like that. I kind of sometimes go back and forth with this company, but they seem to be working pretty well and my hair feels a lot better than it did using like drugstore shampoo and conditioner, because I'm just, you know, when you're on a budget, you just get what you get. So yeah, that is my hair journey. I'm going to be keeping the pink hair for quite a while, I think, because it doesn't really seem to be wanting to fade, but eventually I will be playing with other colors, which I'm very, very excited about. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything, be sure to leave them down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. I'm so grateful to be back to my colorful self. And if you guys are on TikTok, feel free to check mine out. Mine is Something Disney along with my Instagram. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bibbidi boppidi bye.